Hey guys, welcome back. This video is made for the adult collectors. Okay, so welcome back guys. This time we're going to be looking at my Scooby Doo collection, which again, I have done this video years ago, and this is the redo of that video. So again, I gotta say this because I get a lot of questions like, oh my god, you must be rich. Where do you get all the collection? Well, very simple. I'm not rich. I buy maybe this figure one day, a week or 2 or 3 weeks later, I'll find this guy. And again, maybe $2 here, maybe $1 there, or now you're probably looking at anywhere from $3 to $5 each figure. But this has been years of collecting Scooby Doo action figures, and I do not collect everything Scooby Doo. I only collect these, I believe, are 5-inch figures. And again, like something like this guy here, the wind up of Shaggy with Scooby, I got because it's roughly, if Shaggy stood up, he's about 5 inches. So it's around the same scale as the original figures that you see there. So that's why I bought this one, and this one is dated. Let's look at this. If I can grab him right. Let's see. 1996, right there. Hanna-Barbera. And then again, it's made in China. And again, Scooby Doo did come out back in 1969, I want to say 1969. I was going to say 66, but I think it's 69. So that means, again, I'm Gen X, and everybody from my mother, father, aunts, uncles, grandparents, they seen Scooby Doo when I was growing up in the 80s and 90s. And you would wake up, Saturday morning cartoons, or even later during the day, turn it to a channel that would show cartoons. More than likely, you would see a Scooby Doo, Where Are You? And it would be reruns, okay? So, yeah, everybody that I knew who Scooby Doo was. So, it was just something that was very common back then. And these are my 3 shirts. I do have like 2 other ones I want to say, but I can't find the other 2, so these will have to do. And I brought some rulers because we're going to measure these guys. Not all of them, but roughly, so you can see that they are about 5 inches tall and maybe a little over. So let's look at the clown here. So you can see right there, the top of his hat is about 5 inches. And then of course the hammer, it could be taller or shorter depending on the way you have him holding it. Let's go to the probably one of the tallest figures right here, which is the skeleton guy at 5 1/4, give or take. And probably Frankenstein's monster over here at just over 5 1/2. So you can see that right there. Alright guys, now there is, I'm like right off the bat, there are 2 favorite figures of mine that are here. One of them is the creature from the Bottomless Lake or Lagoon, probably Lake. The Bottomless Lake Monster, I think it's called, the episode. And then the second most favorite that I have is the movie Demon. So I believe it's the Spooky Island Demon Monster or some crazy long name like that. But you can see this one is all crouched down. One of the only ways to stand him up is to have him, again, like this. And again, one of my all-time favorite figures right here. Very hard, at least where I live, it's very hard for me to find any of these movie, like I'm gonna say like 2001 or 2002 CGI live action Ghostbuster movie figures. And we'll look at the back here. Maybe it'll focus in on it. Maybe. Because it's focused in all the other stuff. So let's see if we can try. Come on, camera. You can focus. There we go. S02. So S stands for summer or spring, or sometimes even season, series, sorry. But the 02 stands for 2002. So if you see other ones, like I'm going to show you over here in a minute. Let me grab this guy here. So I'm going to show you right away. You see the green mouth right here, the green mouth, green, and this one's yellowish green, so it's not the same color. And again, these figures have been coming out year after year in the early and to mid 2000s. So you'll see different variations, just like the clown over here. The clown will have the orange, I want to say bow tie right here, and there you go. So that orange bow tie is not the same as this one. So this has a black stripe, okay, and this one has all one color, okay. So again, it's not that, you know, it's not, there's not a big difference. It's just the year that it came out in. So all of these figures, most of them will have different variations, different colors, and so forth. If I can stand these guys up again. So the Black Knight, love this one, awesome. Okay, so I believe this is the first one that came out of this particular action figure right here. And if we do try to focus in on here, you will see that it says S02. S02, Hanna-Barbera. Okay, so right there. And then there's this one over here that's a little different. It's marked a little different, and this one is S07. Okay, so again, it's the same company, it's the same action figure, but the places of where it's stamped and the dated is different places, but also different paints, but the same overall sculpt, same body shape, everything is the same except for, again, the colors. And again, you already saw the clown that has the orange right here and the black over there. Okay, and I do have his hammer. I just don't know where the hell it is. I lost it somewhere. So okay, I just wanted to point that out real quick. But I do love these figures, the Bottomless Lake Monster, because it reminds me of the creature from the Black Lagoon. Now, I will put down on my on the description of this video my top favorite Scooby Doo episodes from the original series, from the original 69 series, and there you go. You know, okay. So the other thing is, since this one here matches, and it is supposed to match with these 5-inch scale, I'm sorry, 5 inches, yeah, scale figures. You can see the, what is it, their ears, his ears. So from there. But if we look and we stretch him out the way, like again, his knees, if we really stretch him out, look how tall he becomes. He is humongous. Like, he's awesome. Like, again, I mean, that's the way the way he came out in the movies, or in the movie, I should say. He's a very tall figure. And from the bottom there to the top, we're going to do this in centimeters for right now. That goes all the way up to about 23 centimeters tall. You can see that right there from this ear this way. It's about 23 centimeters, which is in inches. That is about 9 1/4 inches tall. Okay. So yeah, that's an awesome, just freaking amazing. I love it. And there they go again. Okay, whatever. So let's put this guy right here. Like, if he's going to try and attack them. Can I please take your order? And Scooby Doo over there freaking out. So yeah, I love this this particular action figure of Scooby Doo. And again, the reason why I don't collect any other style toys of Scooby Doo is just because in my mind, these are the best ones. There might be better ones. They might be more articulated and more better painted and all this. Me personally, I like these a lot better. Just me personally. This particular Scooby Doo, I believe, came out. Let me look at this real quick. Okay, let me try and focus this on the camera here. So if you can see that right there, it's S11. So again, 2011 is when this little figure of Scooby Doo came out. And his action figure is him getting freaked out, as you can see. Awesome. Okay, now, this van, I believe, came out in 2019. I could be wrong. I'm going to look at the date in a minute. But for right now, look at this. So that's so cool. Very, very cool. I love it. Just to have it as a display, just to have some, like, I'm gonna say this van is very spacious on the inside. And as much as all the figures that you see here, all these figures, all these over here, this van will keep all of them except for, I'm gonna say, 3 figures, which I'll show you in a minute. Like, I'm not gonna show you that it fits them all, but I'm gonna show you the inside here. And look at how spacious it is in there. It is very, again, very spacious. You can put Frankenstein's monster. Again, you can put all of them in there except for, again, 3 of them. But very, very cool. Love this little van here. Let me take out the gang. So you can see this right here. Just pull them out like this. And I do have 2 Scooby Doos, and I have 2 Shaggies, and I'm gonna show you which ones are which. Here is Daphne. I forget her last name, but it's Daphne here. Very, very nice figure. Okay, let's look at Fred. Again, very nice. There's another Fred that has a blue shirt. Let me see if I can get this thing to stand a little better. Okay. Here is Velma. Again, very nice figures. Again, they did a great job making these figures. And here is Shaggy, freaked out. Look at that. Very, very cool. Okay, I'm going to show you the other van. And that is this van right here. This one has no lights and sounds. This is my well, I only have 3 vans, but after the big one, this is the second one that I love because it has a spoiler. I got shit from the first video saying, you know, people were like, you know, Scooby Doo, the gang, the mystery machine does not have a spoiler. So that's incorrect. They should not have made it like that. Again, it's a freaking toy. Who cares, you know? Like, if you want it, again, accurately, you know, spend the money, get what you get, and be happy. Me, personally, I like this. This is very nice. I have, real monsters. The grumble is in there. But, again, you open it up like this. Then you pop this down like that. This goes over. That goes again down there. And it opens up, basically. And you can have your figures in there and display it real nice and all that. And then you just close it up like that. And then to put the figures in here, you open up the top here like that. And they slide in and out. So let's get Scooby Doo out. He's gonna have to go through the window. And Fred, what is it? Shaggy over here is gonna come through the top. And here's normal Shaggy. There goes the motorcycles, if you guys can hear that. And here's normal Scooby. And just so you guys can see, again, this one came out. If it will focus in on it, it came out on S11, so 2011. And then this one over here is the same. So it's S11. So let's try and focus in on that. S11, right there. So again, very, very nice figures. I really do like these figures a lot. My personal favorites for these right here is Freaked Out Shaggy, because, you know, he's always freaking out. He's always scared. And then, of course, these right here. I am still looking for that blue shirt Fred. And let's see. There is that right there. That came with the movie CGI of the Spooky Island Demon. So again, very cool. Again, it's very hard for me to find any of these without them missing a leg, chewed on, like if a dog got it and just chewed the hell out of it, and, you know, other worse conditions. So this was the only one that I found that was in actually really nice condition, and I had to have it, so I bought it. And again, there's the little thing that goes with it, the little accessory. I do still need to find the black and white clown from the movie, which is this one here, which is, again, very funny because you have Buffy the Vampire Slayer, you have the guy that came out in Scream, the original, and then you have Dean Winchester. And Velma I forgot where she comes out in, but yeah, she comes out in something else. And then in part 2, the same thing. You have all of them there again, and just amazing, like very good movies here. So, and then again, there's the What's New Scooby Doo Season 1 right there. And again, very, very cool. I love these figures. And here's the figure from the, I believe, I could be wrong, the second episode of the 1969 Scooby Doo figure. And I'm trying to make this camera focus in on the date here so you can see. It's having trouble. There we go. So Hanna-Barbera, and this one S what is it? S what? S16. So 2016 this Ghost came out. And again, it's just it's just there you go. It's just a statue, basically. It does not move. There's no lights or sounds. It's just what it is. So yeah, very awesome, very cool. Again, the Black Knight, you know, that's the very first episode. Very nice figure. This probably, this one and this one, as well as a few others, which would be, I would assume, this one here, the Headless Horseman. They also, the skeleton guys, they have more articulation than, of course, the Ghost that has none. This guy here has probably just to move his arms up and down. That's it. And then again, right here, just his knees, upper legs, elbows, upper arms. The Witch Doctor, his upper arms, that's it. And Frankenstein, just upper arms over there. Same thing with Count Dracula. Last thing is this was a pullback, and that's it. So yeah, very nice, very cool. There is a different one of these vans, which I told you I had 3 of them. There's the other one that does not have anything on top, which it should have a rack. This one doesn't have a rack, but this one has bats on the inside. A picture of Shaggy and Scooby in there. But yeah, that's about it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know I talk way too much about, again, certain topics, but there are things that I think are needed to be said. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.